Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Play My Music podcast, and I'm your host, Mark Reddick, and we're about to get into another show. So, today I have with me Mr. Edward Wainwright, all the way from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Is that correct? Yes.
That's absolutely correct. How you doing, Mark
I'm
Reddick?
doing good. Glad to be on. Glad to have you. Let's show him some love, y'all.
Man, I am extremely excited about being on your show, being here. I
Yes,
mean,
sir.
this is just a high point of my day today.
Okay, I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad you're here. So we're gonna get right into this. I'm glad you're with us. Edward, please tell us about you. Tell us about your music. How did you get started in this music?
That's a very good question. Actually, I started off in church, and
Hmm.
then after a while, I got into like the Herbie Hancock jazz, and I realized that, playing jazz is really kind of like dying. You know, if you're, a jazz musician and you're out there playing for money, not working. So then
Hmm.
I got into rock and roll, and rock and roll is actually pretty profitable. And then I decided, let me make my own songs, and I actually created my own long play CD. And it's a combination of a lot of things. It's a combination. There is a little bit of jazz, a little bit of
Hmm.
slow jams, which we're going to listen to in a little while, and I think a little bit of dancing. So I
Okay.
think it's kind of well rounded. If I'm
Hmm.
tripping over my tongue.
Okay. Yeah, that's an interesting. That's an interesting journey so far that you took. And I'm not mad at you at all. You know, you got to work with what works best for you. I got tongue twisted. Okay. Um, all right, so we're gonna get right into your music. Um, so you sent us Alone. That's the first one up. Tell us about that.
Alone. Alone was actually made from a young lady who broke my heart.
Mm,
I was crying in tears when I
I
wrote
know the
that
feeling,
song.
Doc. I know the
But
feeling.
yeah, that's exactly what happened. It was made out, and I hopefully people can feel moved by that song about the way that I felt at that particular time.
Hmm. Wow. Okay. Well, look, man. I think we've all been there. So uh, you're not alone when it comes to that. But I understand what you're saying in the song. So we're gonna listen to it. Okay. Edward writes Alone. Let's listen.
Alone, why am I always alone? Waiting for you to call on the phone again. Why is it always me? You treat me so ruthlessly, leaving me here like this to cry myself back to sleep. For I want to be loved, loved only by just you. Why cannot the thought go through? Or are you so blind to see the power you have on me, leaving me here like this to cry myself back to sleep, saying we can be friends, a friend you can depend. I counted so much on you to see me through.
Alone. Wow. Nice. You put that together very, very nice.
Well, thank you. You can see she really broke
Very,
my heart on that one.
I could tell. I could tell. And it's a wonderful way to express yourself and, and what you was going through back then. And thank God for music, because sometimes it's our only form of
Venting.
expressing ourselves, and just you can't
Exactly.
talk to anybody. You can just put it into music. So
Exactly.
I'm glad you
I
did
was
that,
laying on a bed for days, just crying my heart out.
man. I know, bro. You know, it's just how our world is. Some relationships are wonderful and they work out, and then others, um, it could just be so heartbreaking. So I understand, man. I
Mm.
understand.
Well, thank you.
Okay, you sent us another one. It's all I want.
Okay,
Tell us about
this one is a very, very different song. I used a lot of orchestra in this as far as the keys was concerned.
it.
And when I was thinking about it, I was thinking to myself, this is somewhat religious, somewhat not really religious, but it does have some religious influence in there. But it's very, very orchestrated. And I
Hmm.
think that, a lot of people will like it.
Okay. Well, we're gonna check out this orchestrated piece of work called "It's All I Want." Let's check it out. That's all I want. Okay.
It didn't
Nice
sound
high
like
energy
very
song.
much, but like there was, believe it or not, there's 21 over 21 individual stereo tracks on that particular song to
Really?
put it all together.
Okay. So you put in a lot of work, huh? On
That one
that.
was a lot of work.
Yeah, it's very high energy. I can hear it. Okay. Well, good for you. You're doing your thing down there in Florida. Okay. You gave us another one. It's all about love. Tell us about that.
This is a different type of song and going after a dancing genre.
Hmm.
Listen when you're listening to the drums are very different on this song. And I
Okay.
really kind of pushed the bass through because, I want this to be a dancing song. And, you know, maybe I'm a little, you know, but I really like this song, when it
Okay.
comes to all the songs that I've done. And I'm
Okay.
hoping that your fans would like it too.
All right. Well, we're gonna let them hear it right now, since this song is real special to you. It's all about love. All right. Let's check it out.
It's all about love. Holding hands as we are walking, never Never care what's said. Whisper softly, touching gently. That's how it's to be for you and me. It must be love. It's all about love. It must be love. It's all about love.
It must be love. It's all about
Absolutely.
love. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
You expressed yourself on that one.
Oh,
Another high
thank you.
energy song. Get people moving.
Exactly. That was the whole thing about that particular song. You to
Hmm.
get people up and moving.
Up and moving. That's right. It's all about love. Okay, real nice. All right. Well, that's it for today with you, Edward. I enjoyed your company. Thanks for stopping by.
Well, thank you
Um,
very much for inviting me. I'm really thrilled. I had a great time being here, and
yes,
I
yes,
enjoyed your podcast, and I can't wait to see you live.
yes. You'll see it next week. You sure will see it. Um, and just so you know, please come back. If you have more
Absolutely.
music, send it in, and we'll have you back on the show again. And
Okay.
if you have more music, we'll bring you back again. So you come on
Okay.
here as many times as you want. As long as you got new music for us, we're glad to listen and to share
Okay.
it with everyone. Okay?
All right.
Yes.
Well,
Before you leave, let us
mhm.
know where everybody can find your music. Well,
Well, actually, I'm all over the place. If you put in Edward Wainwright, Gemini Enigma, you'll find me on Amazon. You'll find me all over.
okay.
Just use the Bing, and you'll find me.
Okay. All right. What about social media? Where are you at?
Social media, just Facebook. I'm not really big on that part. I really need to do a lot better with the social
Hmm.
media. I
Okay.
really admit that. But as
Hmm.
far as finding me and finding my songs, really easy.
Got you. That's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. All right, Edward. Thank you again for being with us today, and please come back and see me again.
Okay, well, thank you, man.
All right. You're
You
welcome.
have a great day.
Thank you. You do the same.
Okay, bye-bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's Edward Wainwright, all the way from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Please let's support his music. Let's stream it. Let's purchase it. Wherever his music is, try to find it. Let's support him. And if any of you out there who have music that you would like to share with us and have it played on our show and sit down and talk with us about it, we'll be more than happy to do so. Just send it to playmymusic711 at gmail.com. That's playmymusic711 at gmail.com. All right, folks, that's it for today. Until next time, God bless you all. Peace. Playing my music, yeah. Playing my music, woo! Oh yeah. Playing my music one more time. Playing my music.